Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Uh, Tonight we're doing some Lego building. I haven't built Lego tech before, so this is gonna be a little bit interesting. I'm excited to try it. I've built, like, Lego sets before, and also the reason why this camera sucks is because I have another camera that's gonna be showing the Lego, so I'll pull that up for you all right now. Let me know if you can hear me, let me know if you can't hear me. I need to adjust the camera. But essentially the goal with this is I'm gonna be trying to build this, Lego set tonight, the whole thing. I don't think that's possible. I've been told it's not possible. Uh, so we'll figure it out, but it's so nice to see you all in the chat. So nice to see you all watching the stream, both on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. So thank you all. I gotta fix my hair. Oh, sorry guys. So, I already opened the first set. So the, first package we have right here. I already opened that. And I got my instructions right here, as you can see on the videos. Uh, so I guess we'll just kinda get started. We can talk about some NASCAR news. Hey, Ben, thanks for joining the chat. I appreciate you. Everyone on TikTok, thanks for joining the chat. So yeah, let's start building. So step 1, we're gonna build kinda like this. We have this square thing, right? We're gonna need the little pieces. So I'm gonna open this little package right here. Let's try to build. Um, the past 2 weeks, I've built some Star Wars ships, as well with my amazing partner. And so we've done that, but like I said, Technic is something totally different. So going to be a trip for sure. All right. So have this. Let's go. I think it's this piece that I need. This little piece right here. See it on the stream, kind of, sort of, kind of not. I need 2 of those. So 2 of those. I'm also really excited for Circuit of the Americas. I'll do a more in-depth kind of thing um on TikTok and everything else later, I think. So there we go. I'll see what the chat. Don't pull a Hendrick and modify any parts. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Vince. I will not. That's funny on TikTok. Hopefully you all can see this. I know TikTok, like streaming wise, it kind of it's a little difficult. Okay, so I need 2 of these little pieces, these guys. I think I've got the right ones. So where do we end up putting them? Okay, I can now see why this is going to be difficult. What a good time. All right, but at least it looks like we're just gonna put them on the outside of this right here, this little guy. So here we go. Also, if we need more light, I can totally get another light on this side. I know it's a little dark, so it's my bad. Okay, homeboy doesn't wanna join the party. Why don't you wanna join the party, little piece? Bro, it's gonna be a struggle. Oh, there we go. Alright. Where's one piece? Now I gotta take this out. Okay. Well, no, I have the right pieces. Cool. I don't know if you guys have, like, any, like, Lego building experience that, like, I don't know, that you wanna share. Um, "Hey, Adam, what is up? Oh, thanks for joining, everybody. Any tips on how to get into NASCAR?" I can talk about that. I actually funny enough, I got a few emails this week. I think some people found my email account, like, my personal email, for about the alumni. I should do my business email, not my personal one. I'm actually asked the same thing. I guess all I can really say is just put yourself out there. I started this just to talk about the sport, but I didn't necessarily have it as a career, like, in mind ever. Hi, Dom. Thank you for joining. Love you guys. Um, so I guess the one thing I would say is just, like, if you have what you wanna do in mind, like, if you wanna do media, work on media, but definitely have, like, a portfolio or something like that in mind. Um and if you don't have a portfolio or you don't know where to start, then just start writing small things here or there that just for yourself. Post it on your social media pages, post it on like LinkedIn. Always network. I can share experience though from the media side of things, which is how I got into it. I just started making a podcast. A lot of people are like, I need fancy equipment for a podcast. I need this, this, and this. You really don't. All you need is a phone to record your audio with. And if you want to have a camera, use your phone camera too. And there's now, like, AI tools that can help, like, enhance your audio, which is freaking wild, but there's that as well that can help you along the way. But even reaching out to media outlets, I did have somebody actually reach out to me through Instagram as well that I have to get back to. But yeah, okay, so here's where we're gonna get a little tricky. Here's where it gets tricky. Um, I don't know if you all can see this in here, but this instruction right here, This is step number 2, and I'm already like, "Bro, this is" I don't know if it was a mistake to do the Lego Technics on live, but I love building Legos. As a kid, it was such a fun time just, like, creating random things that I don't know, it was Legos, like, mission is just, like, making things, like, any kid can imagine, making something that any kid can imagine, so it's really fun that way. Okay, so with this, though so I need 2 of these. Oh, okay. So 2 of these guys. I need 4 of these guys. These little pieces right here. Kind of just look like little logs, and then I got these, like, T-shaped pieces. We're gonna form those, hopefully, without messing up. Who's your pick for COTA this weekend? That's a great question. Um, pick for COTA, I part of me wants to see not like an upset win, but I would love to see, like I would honestly love to see a Jordan Taylor win. I mean, guy is just mad talented. I don't think it's gonna be possible for one of the guys who are doing, like, quote, unquote, "one-offs." I know Kimi Räikkönen has some experience with these cup cars, obviously for, being in one race last year, um, but I don't see it happening, though I would want to. I would look at Kyle Larson as well. Hard to look past Ross Chastain, he's won there once. I think Tyler Reddick in a Chevy had a good shot, so maybe look at Kyle Busch. He's decent at road course, he's alright. Alright, so then we're gonna do this. Oh, Dom, what are you doing? Taylor also has billions of dollars in underground Xfinity team charters, hence the new equipment and work you know what? Yeah, let's just put the let's put them under stress. Yes, I do have no, I don't like the dollars. New equipment at work is called I learned how to use technology. Um, yeah, Jordan Taylor would be really, really cool for sure. I'd love to see him win. Chase Elliott fan, let's go, Jordan Taylor. Awesome, thanks for joining, Chad. Also on TikTok, we got some, like, stream goals, I think. Maybe not. If not, that's totally fine. We appreciate you joining. If you have any other, like, topics of conversation too, just let me know. I'm trying to fit these pieces together. They're, like, not being kind to me at all. So let's try to figure this out. You know, I was in Barnes& and Noble getting this set, and, as one does, they have a Starbucks in there. So I got some Starbucks, and I was really afraid I was afraid that somebody was gonna take my set 'cause I think this is, like, the last one that they had at the store. Cause I set it beside me on the floor, and, like, who in the world in Ohio, like, where I was, is gonna, like, steal my Lego set that I hadn't purchased yet? I don't know. Really scary stuff. 'Cause I looked everywhere for that set, so I'm glad I found it at Barnes& and Noble. If you wanna find the set, I highly recommend looking at your local Barnes& and Noble if you have one. My gosh, these okay, so here's the first thing I'm noticing, never built with Legos before. They're tougher to put together, I will say. What was my favorite Lego build project growing up? I mean, I don't know the exact build, I just know I built a lot of Star Wars stuff. That's what I did a lot of when I was younger. My dad is huge, he's a huge Star Wars fan. So, had a huge collection of Star Wars stuff, and in turn, kind of, um, put the Star Wars fandom, um for me and my siblings on full display, and now we're all kind of Star Wars fans. I think my sister less so, but we're watching, like, the Disney Plus shows, so any of the Star Wars builds I love, but I'd also just build random stuff with the Legos we had in our basement, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. So next piece, step 3, we have, like, these little pieces right here. We have, like they're, like, little circular, like, kind of things. I don't know how else to describe them. I don't know how to describe Lego pieces, you guys. I really don't. And then we have, like, kind of like the black pieces that we had earlier. Like these small ones, we have red ones now, they're a little bit longer, so we're gonna use those next. And I need 2 of those and 2 of these. And this is where we start to build more things together. This is where I get a little nervous. But these pieces right here, I forgot to connect these. We're gonna connect them to the part that we already built right right under here. I feel like I really do need let me adjust my lights, you guys, I'm sorry. Um, that guy, you said, "I watch F1 and I want to start watching NASCAR. It's kind of hard to understand, there's so many drivers." Also, like, Xfinity series, um, LOL, it's confusing, many tips. So, here's the thing, let me adjust the light real quick, so you guys can see better. Okay, hopefully everyone can see a little bit better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Any tips? Just watch a race, try to join the racing if you can. I mean, honestly, I learned by watching, so that's my best tip that I can give you. Um Also, read articles about the rules and the new rule updates. This year, they, introduced a lot of new rules to the Cup Series. They changed some things around in the past, so part of me honestly thinks this is probably one of the best times for you to join as a fan, because you're learning so many new things, along with us. And there's a new car that just came around, the Gen 7 car, that just debuted last year. So there's never a better time for you to join as a NASCAR fan than right now. So watch a lot of races, definitely just uh, read some articles here and there, watch some videos. There's a lot of great content creators out there. Not I mean, I'm alright, but there's other great content creators out there that do, share a little bit more about the rules and, help understand things. But we have a lot of great articles at wbpc.com that, go over the rules as well. So these pieces just kinda fit on like this. Um, I don't know why this reminds me of, like, like, weather, like, when they check, like, the wind speed or whatever, they have, like, those, like, weather type things. I can't describe this any better, but this is what they look like, kind of, in a way. Ex Anywho, so we're gonna put those in. Alright. Everything's gonna start connecting, and it's gonna get I'd say it's gonna get easier from here on out. It might not. We'll find out. Let's see. Beth, you said, "I meant to get ours out and assemble them alongside you." Oh, that's so cool, Beth, go ahead and do it. I'm sure you'll, like, be able to build faster than I am. I tend to have an issue where I can't, like, talk and do work at the same time, but, I think I'm gonna try I think I'm doing okay so far. Hopefully, I am doing okay so far. But yeah, totally build along. And Target's a great place. What Thank you, like, is it a one-side job? Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, love Legos. Well, thank you guys so much for liking the storm on TikTok. We also are streaming live on TikTok. 680 likes already. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Also, for those of you who watch F1, because I'm starting to get into it a little bit more this year, I need to know your drivers. I really do. I need to know who to watch out for. IndyCar, I'm finally starting to watch more of, and I love it. I'm very excited about that. All right, guys, we have a page flip. We're finally getting to a page flip. So here we go. Step number 4. So this isn't that bad. We just get 2 of the other long red pieces that we have here. 1, 2. Alright, and they're gonna go through these 2 top black pieces that we put in earlier. Alright, let's do it. I will say, luckily, like I said before this, I built 2, Lego ships. One was like an Obi-Wan ship, and one I think was like a Luke Skywalker ship. I don't remember the exact names of it. I'm like, they're on my kitchen table, like, over there. So I'll look at them later probably, that's fine. Um, so yeah. Oh, TikTok. Oh, more comments. Sorry, guys. Got the comments? Alright, good questions too. So, do all the teams have the same cars? So, no, not necessarily. So, there's 3 manufacturers that are in the Cup Series or in at NASCAR right now. It's Ford, Toyota, and Chevy. So, some of the teams have Ford, some of the teams have Chevy, some of the teams have Toyota. Um, it really depending on the team, some we're all supposed to have kind of the same parts right now with the Gen 7 car. The Gen 7 car was created to make things a bit more similar for all the teams. Um, so single source parts, you're getting the parts from the same manufacturers, you're not making your own parts. So not everybody has the same car. Obviously, depending on how much money you have, you're gonna be able to race better on the track. Some teams, like a Hendrick, a Penske, whatever, are gonna be able to race better because they have more funding, right? So there are 3 manufacturers, the teams separate out between those manufacturers, and they all should technically have the same car within that, but the different parts, I guess how much money you have kind of makes it to where some teams have better cars than some teams don't. Kinda like an F1, the more money you have, the better your car is. Alright, so at this point, we have, like, this round piece right here, like, long piece, we have this another red circular piece, and we have finally a gear. We got that blue gear in here. Alright, so basically, through the middle part of this little guy right here, this piece, we're gonna put in the brown piece, okay? And then we're gonna put the gear kind of in the middle. Ah! Oh my goodness. Right. And okay. Let me make sure I got this right, though. Oh, okay. So here's where I went wrong. I'm already doing stuff wrong, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so the gear is gonna be put, like, in the back here. Oh my god, how do I do this? You really have to, like oh my good goodness gracious. Those who work at Lego, I applaud you. You guys are freaking talented. I don't know if you guys watch Lego Masters. I really don't know if you guys do. But it is one of my, like, favorite shows when it comes on. It's usually, like, a summer show on Fox. Um, but it's been a good I watched, like, every single season. I think there's been 3 seasons so far. And it's fun to watch them build. There's so many things you can do with Legos that they do that I'm like, "W I've had no clue." Crazy. Let's see. Okay, so that was step 5. Step 6. Oh boy. Okay, so at step 6, we have this little guy, 3 pieces here, and then we need 4 of the blue long pieces. 4 3 Oh, yeah, there's the big news. So, Chevrolet announced that they are discontinuing, production of the Camaro. I believe it's in 2024, after 2024. So something's gonna take over. Now, the day they announce the Malibu takes over is the day I die. So, for anything but the Malibu to replace, the Camaro, I guess I'm fine with really, but that's also gonna be a huge shift because we just had the debut of the Gen 7 car. Now, Chevy and NASCAR has to start planning, "Alright, we just had a whole fuss about making this new car. Now we have to make another one," because after 2024, I do not believe NASCAR is gonna be able to run the Camaro. So at all, because they're not producing it anymore. So that's gonna be really interesting. Let's see. Alright, so then these pieces go on these outside corners, kinda like right here. I wish I could show this a little bit better to you guys on the screen. You see the holes in the side here, you guys that are watching on YouTube, Facebook? That's where we're putting these pieces into. So I feel like I keep looking at my screen for directions, and I'm like, "Oh, wait, the directions are in front of me, not on my screen." Alright, and then the red piece with the 3 holes is going to go right here. It's gonna on these red little spokes right here. There we go. Honestly, I don't even know if I need to do a play-by-play of this. I can just build. If you guys wanna know, like, what the parts are, just let me know. Um Oh, you did? Okay, so Jelly Bean on, TikTok watched the episode of Lego Masters with Byron and Gordon yesterday. It was a great episode. I thought it was really entertaining. I loved how William Byron really embraced being on the show. Seeing them build a race car out of Legos, granted, they had, like, the body of, like, a go-kart that they built Legos around, but it was so cool, and they had to do, like, a live pit stop, and, uh, I don't know, I highly recommend watching it. I think it's streaming on Hulu. Not a sponsor, not a plug to Hulu, but, if you wanna watch it for sure. It was so much fun. Oh, we need 8 of these? Holy crap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so let the complication begin. Chad, you said, "Rip the Chevy Camaro, you will be missed. Besides NASCAR, I'm a huge sprint car fan. World of Outlaws is great series. Watch Brad Sweet." Oh, yeah, Brad Sweet, Casey King, and number 9. Hopefully, when I graduate, 'cause I kid you not, I'm spread so thin, just right now with everything, like, once I graduate, I'll be able to get into more motorsports, but right now, I literally wanna rip my hair out at every turn. Today was probably one of the most stressful days I've had in a long definitely a lot today about, news production and things like that, but I just a lot of learning today for sure. Um, watched Chevy replace the Camaro with a oh my god, no. Hey, Smoke Carbon, what is up? Love you. Thanks for joining in. Alright, so we got this figured out. Okay, this is where we start to lay these types of pieces on. They kinda look like, they look like plant leaves, kind of, but, like, not really. Like, this is so bizarre. Okay, so we're gonna start layering those on, one by one, piece by piece. Here we go. I feel like the Legos, slogan should be "one by one, piece by piece." I think that actually might be horrible, but, like, maybe it's a good thing. Oh my god, this is off as hell. Alright. I put that on wrong, now I gotta take this off. Oh, so do you think NASCAR overturns the Hendrick appeal? That's a question we got on TikTok, because I think it would open, Pandora's box. Um, I meant do not so okay, so, um, I think I don't think I think NASCAR is gonna stick to their guns on this one, and, I guess I'll say why. They had the intent of running those parts at the track. It the Jack Keselowski situation, if we look back to last year when he was given the same fine for I think it was the lug nuts on the car, were not from the manufactured parts or from the, manufacturer they were supposed to get them from. Um, so if based on that situation, I think that they have to keep the penalty for Hendrick Motorsports. I do not think that they will win their appeal if you're going by the Brad Keselowski story and consistency, because Brad said, "Hey, like, our parts didn't fit our car, and you penalized us." Hendrick Motorsports has the same argument, "Hey, the parts that you guys ordered didn't fit our car, there's inconsistency, so we have to work with what we had." Same story for RFK, but their penalty held, so I think if NASCAR overturns it, that's gonna be a problem. Was not Logan Logan, what is up? Thanks for joining. Sorry, oh my god, I'm, like, trying to find the names here on TikTok. Um, so what are we building? Question. Good. So if you're just joining us, we are doing NASCAR. Just joining us, we're doing the NASCAR, Lego Technic build. It's, the 75-year anniversary of NASCAR this year. So they released a Lego set and a in a partnership with Lego. So we're building that today. This is my first time building Lego Technic, so it's definitely an experience for sure. We're learning a lot. Oh my god, okay, so here's how we put these on here. Ooh, okay, so I don't know gotta, like, show this a different way. Basically, it's supposed to put these on, like, alternatingly, if I can say that, like, really just not doing a good job with that. I put them on like this, so we're just all I have to do is really alternate them, but let's figure this out. So the first piece that we put on here, if we're looking at this way, or I guess yeah, if I'm looking at it this way, it needs to be turned to the left. So I have to take them all off and start again. This is what happens when I get on a rant, I mess up. Oh, no, or I just repeat the whole thing, that's fine though. We are making good progress though, I thought I'd be doing a little bit worse than I am now, granted we're only on step, like, 7, but we're still doing alright, so let's figure this out again. So we have this red piece, cool, and then we have this piece here. I'm gonna call this one, like, it's I mean, it's like a I don't even know what to call it. And then okay, so this piece goes pointing this way. Okay, so this is correct now. We have it pointing the correct way. That's a good sign. Very good start. Alright. I'm doing good. Thank you for the support, oh my god. Okay, first off, Eggo waffles. Have we had Eggo waffles before? 'Cause the whole thing where, the whole slogan is like, "Lego my Eggo," or whatever. God, freaking love those. Why do I feel like oh, I know what's wrong. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta redo it one more time. My bad. Sorry, guys. Don't hate me. Okay. Redid it one more time. Putting this back where it is. I see Toby Christie Khan has joined the stream. Hello, thank you for joining. My boss has joined. Thanks. Alright, so piece 1 is on the right way, so that's good. Obviously, this is gonna kinda move around and change, so the point is just to keep things kind of straight, which is nice. Alright, step 2, we put this on the opposite way now. So oh my gosh. If you have this set, feel free to build along with me. The more that are, like, building this together, the merrier, like, we can figure it out. But I'm also, like, I'm trying to figure out what the heck, like, I don't even know. I think this part is, like, this supposed to be, like, the engine part? I also love the instruction manuals for this. I skipped a few pages. Yeah, we're building part with the engine. Here we go. Alright. So oh, okay, so that's 4. Okay, step 5, this piece is gonna go down. For joining. Ray, thanks for joining. Toby said, "I'm here to pick up tips for when I inevitably build this with my 5-year-old." Yeah, this Toby, this is difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a little difficult, you guys, but it's fun. I'm learning a lot, and I mean, here's the thing, when it's built, it's so satisfying to see, like, all the work you put into this just being done. Also, if you're watching the stream on YouTube and Facebook, if you're not make sure to go there as well. We have a QR code in the top left corner if you wanna scan that. It's way other places to find us, so Toby Christie Com content, the above the above yellow line content from me, ways to support the channel, much appreciated. We just reached 500 subscribers on the ATYL, um, Instagram page, and that's all thanks to Dom Joseph. He posted an awesome video of Josh Williams, the when he got out of the hauler. So thank you all for the support there. We haven't really posted there a lot recently, so getting to 500 subscribers is amazing, so thank you so much. Um, okay, so we got this wow, this is so freaking confusing. Holy goodness gracious. Okay, so we're basically doing the same pattern again with the last few pieces. So we started off putting, like, one of these pieces pointing to the left, then we go to the right, then we point the piece down, then we point it up. So, oh gosh, hopefully this is right. My goodness. I also hope I'm putting this on the right place. I think Taylor. I hold on. Okay, so I did you know what? We're just taking it off. We're gonna take this off, we're gonna do it one more time. It needs a little cowbell, that's for sure. Alright, so this piece was correct. Wow. I wanna make sure I'm doing this right 'cause I really don't wanna mess this up. That's, like, my concern. I don't wanna mess this up. So I put this on the right place, okay? Yeah, okay, I will say with Lego Technic, it is much more detailed. So be prepared for that when you're building it. Heads up. Toby, heads up, it's detail oriented. I usually am, I promise you, but wow, this has been a struggle, but a fun struggle. Alright, so now we're on to step 7. We're just gonna do the same thing repeating. There we go. Now we're making a rhythm. Now we're doing good. I also don't know about you guys, but, when I was younger, even before I was into NASCAR and a NASCAR fan, like, I would try to build cars with Legos or, like, boats with Legos. That's what I would do. Alright, it's done. Is it done? It's done? Okay, we finished this piece. Finally, look at that. Guys, 2.5K likes, you guys are insane. Oh my I gotta treat 2 on TikTok. You guys on TikTok, you guys are insane. Thank you for joining. Who sent that? I'm gonna make sure I sent that. Justin W, thank you so much for sending all the gifts. I appreciate it on TikTok. I meant TikTok, not Twitter. Feel the rhythm, feeling the rhythm. Thanks, James. Thanks for joining. Alright, so we have this piece done. Now it's time to put this onto the car. That's gonna be the fun part. So it's not gonna go on this side, it's gonna go on the opposite side of where we kind of have everything else going on right now. Oh, lord. Okay, I have to look okay, first off, you all know what time it is. It's glasses time. We're gonna put on the glasses finally. I hate wearing glasses, I really do. I know that there's a glare if you guys are seeing me in the camera over there, but it's okay. I have to see things. Alright. Oh my I love that. Yeah. Alright. I feel like there's a Lego Cars set, like the movie Cars. If that is a thing, let me know. Okay, so it looks like we are okay, this is going here. Mm, okay, and then this piece hold up. I gotta make sure things are pointing the right direction. Okay. This is where it gets tricky because this isn't stable. This isn't stable at all. But this little circle dude here is gonna go on this, like, little round piece that we have in here. Really hard to see, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm seeing how this is working. It's so exciting when you're building Lego and you're seeing how this is all coming together. Like, that's the most satisfying piece of this whole thing for me is recognizing how that everything is starting to come together. Oh, you just built okay, so Dan on here just built this on TikTok, said it was awesome. Anyone on YouTube or Facebook have built this before? I feel like I really am not doing the best, but I'm trying my best. Well, what you can. Ben, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, everyone. It's Lego time. Wow. I love that. I actually really do, I think that was funny. Okay. Oh, is this is this how this is supposed to go? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I completed step 10. Step 11. Okay, now we have these, like, little these almost look like macaroni if they weren't curved, like these little pieces right here, right? Alright, so we have these. Oh, do you attend any races during the year? Great question on YouTube, thank you, Chad, for that. I haven't yet because I'm in college, and college is kicking my butt, but it's my last semester, finally graduating. I posted some graduation, like, getting ready pictures on, my Instagram page, so excited for that, but, in the meantime, yeah, just waiting on my graduation, and once I have graduated, I am going to the 600, hopefully working Mid-Ohio, and then maybe a few more races here and there. I just need to see what my schedule holds and what my current schedule holds as well. I work for a driver development company, and those drivers, have the potential to travel a little bit this season, so we'll see where it takes us. Alright, so step number 8. So with these pieces, we're just basically putting these red pieces into the yellow pieces here. It's no big deal. 1, 2. They do have car movie Legos, I love that. If you know me, you know I'm a big fan of cars. You know, here's the question though. It shows that these pieces what in the world? Oh, okay, so these pieces go where this brown piece is. So it kind of it's holding this in place. Okay, so everything is held in place. I told you guys one of my biggest, like, complaints with this is that everything felt really rickety. It's not. Everything's being held in place, so that's good. In the addition of these little pieces. So that's great, and then you're gonna slide this right here. Okay, we're making things happen. That's great. Okay, so we're step 8. Let's go to step 9 where we have another one of these little pieces, and we're gonna take another one of these pieces here, kind of like what we did in the last step, but I kept messing up a little bit too much. We're gonna put that on. Someone say hey. Howie, what is up? Howie DiStefano. What is up? First one of my clients, I should say. Thanks for joining on TikTok. Love it. Part-time Xfinity driver. Had some really good runs last year with Alpha Prime. And that it was really fun to work media for that as well. Uh, yeah, really exciting stuff. Right, this is gonna go on to this part right here. What in the world? Okay, we're building oh, I see how this is gonna work. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Fixing it up. There's a character that says and some show that says "cool, cool, cool" a lot, and I'm trying to remember who it is, but I can't remember right now. Oh, okay, so we have this piece I told you guys, kinda like the last one that we did. You're gonna flip it around, and it's supposed to attach to the red piece, like, underneath. So here's the piece that I have right here, the gray piece. It's supposed to, like, go oh my gosh, it's supposed to go between, but how do you go in between? Oh, there we go, okay. So we're supposed to do that. Alright, so we kind of have everything attached, so we're working on it. We're doing okay. Alright. Chad, you said, "I go to Watkins Glen every year, great facility, great people." I would love to go to Watkins Glen. I haven't been anywhere else in New York besides New York City, and let me tell you, that was just not my cup of tea. Like, a few-day trip, maybe sure, but my goodness. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Thank you, Ben. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I love that show. Actually, I should say I've already watched it. The show ended, and it made me so sad. What race would you love to attend but haven't? Thank you, Adam, from YouTube, asking that question. I think I'd love to go to the Daytona 500. I know that's like a giveaway answer, but I would really love to be able to see that race in person. I know the whole thing is like you should work it for media. I would just love to attend it as a fan. For me, I'd love to attend every race as a fan before I work at that track for media because I wanna get a layout of the land. I wanna see what the racing is actually like in person so I can better report on it. I might be able to go to the Indy race at Mid-Ohio again, I'm really new to IndyCar, but I would love to be able to watch a race as a fan in person before starting to report on it. Okay, here we go. We have this long gray piece here, and then we're gonna do this red piece here. We use a lot of these red circular pieces, they're really small. Kind of remind me of, like, cereal. Like, don't eat them, please, my god. Yeah, if you have kids under a certain age what does this say on here? There has to be, child choking hazard, don't use this if you're under a certain age type thing on here. Oh, yeah, 0 to 3. If you have children under 0 to 3, maybe don't build this with them. Be cautious about that. Okay, so ooh, okay. What in the what? Okay, so this is a little tricky. I'm really hoping I did build this right because 'cause I'm starting to second guess myself. This doesn't feel right at all. Oh my god. panicking. Okay, actually, well, alright. Yeah, this is correct. This is correct. That's good. Okay, great. We're gonna pretend that this is correct. Also, guys, 2.9K likes on TikTok. Y'all are insane. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so we just got done with step 12. We're gonna go to step 13 over here. We're gonna mess again with these little T-shaped oh my god, there's a ooh, okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm noticing things that I recognize you said. We're gonna go to this little T piece here. I think this is the last one in this first batch. We're also gonna grab 2 of the little black pieces that we have used before, some of those. And we're gonna kinda put them in this way. Also, any questions, comments, or concerns for me, hello. Let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer everything as best I can. I know I've already gotten advice on how to, like, get into NASCAR with the heavy implication or heavy just assumption or I guess knowing for you all that I am new to this. Like, not like I'm new to this, but, I'm not pro level. So I let you know how to just get your foot in the door. But other opportunities, I've just been thankful to have based off of, knowing connections. None of my family are racers, have been in the racing world. My grandma's been a fan forever, but I started watching when I was 16. I'm 23 right now. Um, just kinda took an opportunity and rolled with it. More so, I just wanted to talk NASCAR with people, and nobody in my hometown wanted to, so I was like, "Alright, I guess I'll just talk on my phone and hopefully people listen," and people did, and NASCAR became a career. So pretty wild, pretty wild. Thank you all for joining on TikTok. I see some more viewers on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you guys for joining. Alright, so we got that done. We have this little part that we just added onto the set. Let's turn the page, another page here. Oh my goodness, Justin, what is up? Thank you for joining. Yeah, so here's the thing, getting your foot in the door is the hardest part, and I will say as media right now, it is literally impossible because everyone's doing the same thing. These LEDs are gonna go right here. Um, it looks like they go on the inside. That's kind of odd because I don't think that should let me hmm, maybe I need to change how this goes. I'm very confused at this point, so let's figure out what's happening. Yeah, getting your foot in the door is the hardest part. Mostly because the media outlet right now, if you're going into media, is well oversaturated. There's so many people doing their own podcasts with their different takes. The only thing you can do and what I like you have to do is you have to differentiate yourself amongst the crowd. If you don't do that, you're not gonna succeed. That's part of where I struggle right now. I have time to just do NASCAR news. I don't have the history. I'm not a history buff when it comes to the sport, and obviously I'm still learning. But, if you're able to do more of that creative content around the history, it's crazy facts, you're gonna succeed because not a lot of people have that ability, right? Um, but if you wanna do NASCAR news, that's what you're passionate about because I love telling stories. I love the storylines, talking about people, the drivers, and everything in between like that. You have to put your own spin on it. Give your unique perspective. Um, especially here's what I do for my shows, what I recommend anyone does for if they're doing a podcast is never ever listen to anyone else's podcast until you've completed yours and yours is edited and done, because you're gonna wanna create something that looks like someone else's show, for example. I know I know several people that have done shows before, and they're like, "I watched your show and it was great." They'll post something the next day and it'll have, like, the same points that I've made, and I'm like, "Okay, well, did they take the points from me or what?" So, definitely making sure you're not listening to other information unless it is just factual information, a race report, or you're listening to radio back for the team asking somebody for clarification. You're not listening to other opinions before you go in to make a show unless it's opinion of the drivers that would enhance an opinion of yours. Something journalistically is you're never supposed to insert your opinions into things. That's just how it works. There's a siren outside, you guys. Sorry to hear that. And what you can do is you can use quotes from, let's say in this case, drivers, other journalists to kind of voice what you would want to say. Granted, I know I'm in a really odd and really fortunate position where I speak from a fan perspective, but I also have that journalistic intent and training. So I'm able to kinda do both, but it's a tricky balance and it's a scary balance. So just try to do it well, and if you mess up, just say you messed up, and it's all good. We're getting more pieces for this next step here. We're on step 16? Let's see. Okay, so we have some people that are new to the stream as well. Same with on YouTube and Facebook. So first off, I should just reintroduce myself for a second since we're a little bit into the stream. But hi, my name is Taylor. I run Above the Yellow Line at the NASCAR media outlet where we talk about all things NASCAR Cup Series. We also dabble in the other series as well for the sport. We're building Legos. We're building this set. It's the Lego Technic NASCAR 75-year anniversary. Um, I'm saying that we're gonna get it all done in one stream, and I know that we're probably not. But we're gonna try our best to get it done, do as much as we can before, like, my back starts hurting and I'm just, like, not having a good time anymore. But right now we're having fun. We're talking about the stream, talking about work, talking about life. Alright. Um, Justin asked, "Would you go into a different, outlet of media if you weren't doing NASCAR or sports?" That's a great question. Um, the only thing I'm doing news production with my school right now, and I'm actually struggling because the news I'm most passionate talking about is NASCAR. I struggle to find stories that are local and things like that because I don't really have a passion for that. I have a passion for talking about sports and those stories um, so really, I don't see me doing any other type of journalism outside of sports, but I do think I would do and I have done well doing, like, publicity PR, and helping enhance social media efforts for companies, drivers, whatever it may be. So that's where I feel like my strong suit is. I do love reporting. If I do find a story that I'm really passionate about, like I have done at the school, I can turn out a really great news package. That's kinda where I see myself right now. Any news on Chase Elliott, though? I haven't heard anything else from Chase. He's active on Twitter, so he's we know he's alive, he's doing alright, um, but no updates on him that we know of, but he is active on social media. Smoke Carbon Atlanta, oh, yeah, so if you went to Atlanta, I wanna know, Smoke Carbon, tell me in the comments on YouTube how that trip was for you. Who's the guest commentator? Let's see. Oh, Chase Elliott is a guest commentator for COTA? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know how if that was announced today, I totally missed it 'cause I was producing a newscast today, and like, didn't know. I know Kurt Busch and, Gunther Steiner is gonna be on the broadcast for COTA, for Formula One, Gunther, so very excited about that. Let's see. Alright, so we have these pieces here. We're kinda making, like, legs, or I guess, like, arms maybe, I don't know, something like that. We have this piece shape thing here. Um, alright, let's put this here. Yeah, Chase Elliott's gonna be a guest commentator. I think that's great. Anytime if he can get at the track sooner rather than later, that's great. I think it's better for the sport if he's, able to be active in it. I definitely feel like and what I've heard from at the track outside, there's a lack of, I mean, the Chase Elliott fans are still showing up, right? But, you need the man to be there. I hope he's recovering well, though. Obviously, again, no update from Chase Elliott on his recovery or anything like that, but I hope he's doing good. Also, thanks, guys, for the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate that. That makes me very, very happy. Um, Almirola will do good. I don't know what you guys think about Almirola at the road course this year. He said he tends to do alright first road course of the season. I wanna see what Thor is bringing to the table. We next time he's probably I mean, shit, you never know. Okay, so I got done with this piece. Where do I put this piece? It gives me a picture okay. Okay, so I'm putting this piece on the back here, right here. So, let's figure it out. Okay, I think I got yeah, I haven't heard anything about Chase Elliott being in the booth until now. Maybe I need to take a 5-second pause to look it up. Justin, I definitely trust you on here because I know you can watch research. I just wanna make sure that I'm not missing something. Like, we're gonna take a 10-second break for station identification, PRN, something like that. We can do that for radio in general. Also, if you're into media and you've never worked radio, work radio. Get an internship, do something, shadow something because it is so dang fun. I love running the board for radio, kinda running the show, producing it. That's fun for me. Broadcasting, I've tried it once for a volleyball game, I'm not really big into volleyball, in terms of knowing the rules, but it was so exciting. Um, oh, yeah, Chase. Oh, come on. Connect. Honestly think this looks oh, there we go. Okay, Chase Elliott, Coda Booth. Yep, 1 hour ago, Chase Elliott joining Cup broadcast, booth at Coda. Very awesome. Yeah, an hour ago, I was, what was I doing an hour ago? I was trying to get things ready. Yes, thanks, Justin, for bringing it to our attention. It's a remote commentary thing. That's actually really interesting. That'll be fun to see. Okay, so we got that step figured out. So we're on to step 17. Got another one of these little noodle pieces, one of these red pieces right here. Um, kind of like whoa, okay, well, here's the problem. I don't know if there's enough, like, bandwidth for this. Oh, well, maybe there is, but there's not. Uh-oh. Well, we're running into a problem here, folks. They want me to be able to put something on the end of this piece. Problem is I don't have room for it. So, that's a little bit of a yikes now, isn't it? My goodness, okay. So what do I do? I'm panicking right now because I don't have I used the right piece. Here's the thing, this yellow piece that's right in the middle here, if you can see that, it's supposed to extend a little bit longer than it or has. I'm supposed to attach this piece to it. Problem is, there's no room for that. So, don't know. Smokey Siberian, known as Black Lives Matter, love him, told me getting media credentials isn't easy. That's the thing. So, it used to be easier, but what I've found has happened is people have started to abuse the media pass. Media passes and I'm such a stickler on this, I get so bent out of shape when people misuse the media passes because they should be and have to be used for media intent. If you're not writing stories, you're for me, if you're just posting video interviews and you're not writing stories, you shouldn't be able to have media credentials because 'cause you're just at that point just using it to boost views on your YouTube. What, Toby Christie does and also what, Above the Yellow Line has done, um, in tandem with Toby Christie, we're kinda helping each other out there, and, an old outlet I used to work with, the Podium Finish, um, those people there, what we have done is when we post a video to YouTube, we're also writing, whether it's about the video, but also writing about the events of the track. So, if you're just there and you're like, "Hey, I just do, like, NASCAR media stuff and I post on YouTube," it's so hard to get media passes, and not a lot of people will let that fly. There are people that do post content, on YouTube that I don't think write about the event, but are able to get the media passes too, which that's fine. For me, it brings up frustration as to why it's harder for other people who have actual intent to write, stuff like that, to not let them get media passes. Well, that's just a me thing. It's gotten a lot more rough in the past few years just because of, like, I don't know, the abuse of those passes. Okay, we're gonna try to push these pieces back a little bit to see if we can get a little bit more leeway. Oh, come on. Sound like I'm from, like, Wisconsin or something. I don't know if any of you are from Wisconsin. That was not a dig at you. I am so sorry. Let's see, because that piece is down there. That piece is fine. Figuring this out. Media passes aren't meant for professional, providing credentialed NASCAR content to a genuine wait, media passes are meant for professionals providing credible NASCAR content exactly, to a genuine audience. NASCAR content, if you're gathering at the track, it's not supposed to build clout for your page, it's not supposed to do any of that. That is it's for journalistic intent, and I think so many times it's not used for journalistic intent, and it's abused. And that's when it gets frustrating. And that's when you have people that are, like, legitimate reporters trying to make it in, getting turned down because some of them are just starting out in the industry, maybe don't have a lot of work to show, but it gets very frustrating over and over. But yeah, long story very long, I will end my rant there. Oh, fix this, by the way. Use the passes for good, not for bad, and don't ruin and because that ruins the experience for everyone else, and it's really just not fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back for a second because yeah, okay, here's where we're starting to see a problem. It's still this yellow piece, but this piece is correct. She's correct. This is supposed to be correct, but it's not. Why is it not correct? I'm just having to keep moving these pieces down and hoping this works, guys. I am getting so nervous about this build. Okay. Actually, I think this is good. That's good. I fixed it. We're good. You're good. The SpongeBob thing, you're good. Okay. So, got that taken care of. We fixed it. Talking and fixing and also ranting. Excuse me, guys, at the same time. So now uh-oh. Well, shoot. I had that red piece. Where did it go? I am now missing a piece. Welcome to Taylor's chaotic builds. I actually I have no clue where it went. I think I had a long red piece with me, and somehow it escaped. Huh. I totally didn't drop it. I'm looking around, didn't drop it. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, it makes those trying to get media passes, like, it makes those who try to get them for legitimate reasons, it makes it so much harder. I'm looking everywhere, and I'm not seeing the piece, and I'm starting to get kind of sad. Where did I put it? Did you guys see that I had it? In the comments, in the chats, it was supposed to be, like, a long red piece like this. I know they usually pack extra pieces in their sets, so that's why I'm not, like, freaking out right now. So, I might steal it from another bag, and then we'll, I guess, reach that crossroads when we get there, but currently not seeing something that I need. So, that's a bummer. Um, it wouldn't be a stream with me if we weren't messing things up, but that's okay. I know I had it, Chad. Yeah, I totally threw it out the window. I totally had it. That's the thing that kills me. I don't know where I put it. Hmm. This is it's one of those things like, okay, so when I was younger, I'll tell you this story because I have no more pride. It's all shame. When I was younger, I lost my retainer and I was super sad about it because you know my teeth, right? And so my grandma one day told me after looking for it for like 2 weeks, she's like, "Hey, you never know where you'll find it. It's in the most unexpected places." Happened to just like look in my closet. The retainer and the case were in a shoe that I had. So maybe the most unexpected place is life lesson. Um, basically, you'll figure out finding what you're missing. This, for instance, though, I really have no freaking clue where I put it. I know I had it. I literally told you. I showed you guys the pieces. Roll back the tape. I showed you the pieces. Um, roll yeah, no, didn't roll onto the floor. Okay, this is where I'm gonna, like, leave for a second and turn on some lights. So I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm still seeing your comments, but we're gonna turn on some more lights, see if we can figure out what happened. Alright. We're now standing, trying to find the piece. Also, this wouldn't be a Lego build if we weren't, like, trying to find pieces. Let's just make that clear. Alright. Looking on the floor. In the meantime, I wanna know your predictions for Circuit of the Americas. Let let me know what you think about it. Um, like I said, I think Jordan Taylor, I mean, honestly, in all honesty, has a really good chance. Um, but I could be just speaking before I actually think, and maybe he's gonna do horribly. I also doubt that, so we'll see. Yeah, she definitely didn't roll onto the floor, so I don't really know what's happening. I have Girl Scout cookies, though, as snacks. I knew I was probably gonna get a little snacky while I was doing this, so I had that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I know Lego has extra pieces in their packs all the time. I know that they usually do, so I'm gonna pray that's the case, and I'm just gonna take a Lego from another pack. I know I had this. I will find it in, like, a few minutes probably, also getting a drink of body armor, hydrate, but I'm gonna steal something from another pack. Yeah, man, that is frustrating. Quite woo frustrating. Alright, that's alright, we can problem solve. Alright, well, here's pack number 2. We're gonna go against all laws of Lego and steal things. What I would like to see Jordan Taylor do great, not sure if he can pull off the win, but a good top 10. Yeah, I'd like to see him do well. I think he could pull off I think he could pull off the top 10 easily. If the cards are all right, if everything works in his favor, yes. Okay. So there are more of these pieces in here. I'm just nervous it's gonna screw me over for the future, but I'm gonna take a risk. We're all about risk taking here. We're really not. I hate risk taking, but until we find that piece, which I'll probably find it when I move out of this place, we're just gonna take it. I'm gonna find it when I end the stream, I promise you. Here, watch Chase Elliott win the first race he's back at. Guarantee it. Alright, we're gonna put this back in bag 2 so we can kinda keep things together. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that was, like, the last red piece I needed anyways. Just gonna, like, shake out my, like, shirt just to make sure. Okay. Yeah, nowhere to be found, not in the chair. Loving life. Okay, we're back to building. So taking this red piece, putting it on the end of this yellow piece. I hope I didn't, like, honestly just build it into this. I don't think I did. Right, just making sure I'm, like, double checking everything. Okay, so now we need one of these green pieces, this crazy, like, gray piece right here, and then we got 2 of these longer gray pieces. Perfect. Which racetracks am I going to? Oh, what's the flavor of body armor tonight? First off, I gotta answer that always. First off, not a sponsor. We've been trying to get them to sponsor me forever because I swear this is the only drink that I love. But, body armor, I got the peach mango tonight, gotta go light. I had the orange one, in the fridge, and then I had a whole bunch I still have a whole bunch of the, um, it's like the lime cherry ones that they just came out with, so we'll see. Rick, what is going on? Thanks for joining the stream. So yeah, this is the flavor of the night for body armor. And yeah, and then the racetracks I'm going to this year, Mid-Ohio, that's gonna be a race that I work. Um, Also going to the 600, that's a graduation gift, so I'm excited to go to that. Finally taking my partner for the first time, to that track. We went to our first race together, last year. That was really fun, and we went to Michigan. This year, I think I'll work Michigan, so that'll be a little different than what I had originally done. Sorry, as a fan, so we'll see that. Outside of that, I'm not sure. It all depends on where my clients are racing at this year and if I'm able to go with them, so we'll have to see. Alright, yep, great here, let's try this on here, perfect, and we're gonna do the same thing with another one of these gray pieces, another one of these green pieces. I'm gonna mix up my colors on top, I already know that, oh my goodness. I know, Ben, I'm really sad you won't be going to the 600 this year. If you're at the 600 though, we gotta meet up. I'm trying to do a whole ATYL meetup, maybe I'll have a free shirt for the first person to meet us there. Um Oh, Smoke, we'll have to meet at Charlotte then, oh my gosh. We've been meaning to meet forever, my guy. Alright, so now these go on the car somewhere. Let's figure that out? Okay, so it looks like they're gonna go on this side. I won't be in Dover, that's a little too far for me this year, unfortunately. I'd like to go, but I can't. What the uh-oh. Okay, oh, this is gonna what? Why is this so confusing? Oh my gosh. This goes y'all, y'all. Okay, so what this makes it look like, let me look at the car before this step, 'cause it's only this. These are the only things that are there, right? Now they're wanting me to wait. Almost like this is on top of this. I am so confused right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, the 600 vlog, we gotta do the 600 vlog. We at least have to make a cameo. Smoke Carbon, if you guys don't know him, awesome creator. He makes, really nice vlogs about his racing events. Thank you. Any plans for the West Coast races towards the end of the year? I don't think I'll be able to make it out to the West Coast this year. If anything, next year, it's all depending on funding, and I can't do that right so, unfortunately, no, on a little West Coast swing, um, but maybe in the future we'll get there. Okay, so this piece is here, this piece is here. This green piece, it's almost like wait, did I think okay, I think I'm using so much brain power to figure this out when I don't actually need to use this much brain power. What's confused oh, wait, I figured it out. I think I got it. I think it's supposed to be like this, but this seems really wrong, you guys. I don't know if you built this set, maybe you recognize where I'm going wrong here. This doesn't feel right at all. Um, I do have to make it down to Talladega sometime. I will try. Not it won't be this year, but I will definitely try. I have to study this for a second, you guys. I put this into this piece. So, okay, I did what it asked me to do, but it looks funky. Maybe this is where the wheels are eventually gonna go. Maybe that's why it's all spinny. Trusting the process, Lego. I'm trusting the process. I know, I'm using all my brain power that I have. Alexander, are you going to any IndyCar races this year? Yes, I hopefully am gonna get my tickets to Mid-Ohio because that track is right in my backyard, and it's more like an hour away. But I'd love to go. It would be my first, race for IndyCar that I've ever gone to. I really started watching it fully this season. I've watched here and there the past few years too, but this is the first time we're kinda going all out with it. I'm trying to go all out with it. I might not be able to watch the races live, but I am watching them back on tape and I have them recorded, so we'll figure it out. Alright, so I think we got that done. Now we're gonna move on to these, like, little black pieces here. Um, let's see, there's 2 okay, 2 of these. We got 2 of the red. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this video back, and I'm gonna try to figure out where I put that other red piece that I lost. I know it's somewhere. 2 of these pieces. 2, 2 of the little blue, and 2 of the little black pieces. Alright, so I got all my pieces in my hand. You all see them? I counted them out. Cool. Right. Diecast Central, thanks for joining the stream. If you're just joining, I will remind you again, we are building the NASCAR Lego Technic piece. Um, probably not gonna get it all done tonight because I am not even halfway through the first bag. I know I've been talking up a storm for an hour and, that's also because I lost a piece that we're gonna find a little later, I promise you guys. Bristol Dirt is a race that I would love to go to. I wish, my boyfriend's father, he loves watching that race. He loves watching it the past few years that they've done it, and so I think that'd be a fun race for all of us to kinda go to together if possible at some point. Hopefully, I will say I am one that is in the opposite opinion of a lot of other people where I actually like Bristol Dirt. I was really against it at first, but I thought the first year we did it was awful, but it really did I think it was a great move by NASCAR, honestly, so I'm happy with how the races turned out the past few years. I really am. Guys, we're building up the likes on TikTok. We can try to get to 5K likes in the next 15 minutes. We can do that. But Martinsville, I'm trying to get I really would love to do reporting for the fall Martinsville race. I know everyone's gonna wanna go to that event, because it's the last race before the championship for so getting credentials will probably be impossible. However, depending on what races my clients are racing in, perhaps it could be an option, but I obviously for work. If I can't do that, then I will probably buy my own ticket to that race, if anything. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zachary Bell used to be a member of ATYL here. Went on to do his own channel, which we love. He has a really strong negative opinion towards Christopher, so there's that. Yeah, man, Smoke, doing great. Oh my gosh. Alright. here we go. Here's more of the building parts. So we're gonna kind of put some pieces together here. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. I feel like I really needed maybe here. Let me change this camera just a little bit, move it a little bit closer to the action, so hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. Let me try to change the lighting just a little bit more. So sorry, my that's not okay, maybe that's a little better. So hopefully that works. I'm still trying to fix the lighting all that we're in. Okay. John, you tried Bristol Dirt, but it's not your cup of tea. That's all right. You know, not all races. You're not gonna like all races that you go to see or go to watch. So there's no harm, no foul in that. All right. Gonna put this piece on right here. Oh my goodness. Ah, come on. There we go. All right, then we have this little black piece that we're gonna put on top. Okay, so we built something like this. Kinda weird, kinda funky, showing all the cameras that I have like 5 cameras set up, you guys. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. We got that taken care of, and we gotta do the same to the other side. Oh my god. Wait a s okay, hold the phone here. Well, oh, never mind. Here's the piece. It's right here. Oh, I thought I lost another piece. I got so mad. Okay, so here I'm just checking all the cords. Still looking for that other piece that I lost earlier. We're gonna do the same thing, words, to piece number 2. So, let's keep building it up. Oh, goodness. Come on. I was gonna stream this in my office. I know a lot of you guys like my office setup where I have, like, the NASCAR flag in the background that I have for the normal ATYL episodes. I also really very last minute for that. I did that setup. It's not a budget setup. So, sorry I couldn't stream in the office today. If we do another stream, I'll try to go into the office and we do a group chat, though. What's funny is, like, in each of my rooms now in my apartment, like, my bedroom's back there, my office/pantry's over there. I have NASCAR merch, in every room and NASCAR setup, so I'm able to stream wherever I have to accommodate what's going on in his apartment that day. So it's kind of fun to figure out. Okay. Oh, okay, so these are supposed to be movie right now. That's fine, okay. So, at this point, we're connecting these pieces that we just made, we're gonna connect them to this bigger piece right here. So, let's figure that out, shall we? Okay. So if everything's being like that, we're gonna connect the blue piece, one piece in from the very end. And why or I guess well, yeah, okay, I had that right. And everything connects. Everything is supposed to connect. Keep that in mind. I might break things in the process, but everything is supposed to somehow oh, no. Did I break something? Oh, no, I feel like I just broke something. Oh, no. Okay. I think that's fine. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. We're so good. I don't know if you guys watch Good Mythical Morning, but that's their slogan. Watch other racing besides NASCAR. Do I watch other racing besides NASCAR, besides local like local short tracks? I currently do not. Again, it's a timing thing. I do watch some of the races that my clients are in, so I guess in that case, yes. Um, but I'm not keeping up with it as much as I would like to, and I really need that right now. But it's all about oh, no. It's all about timing. I need to do this piece the opposite way of how I did it. Okay. Total opposite of how I actually originally did it. So I'd like to watch more short tracks, I just haven't really done it yet because I haven't had time because 'cause I'm a full-time student. If any of you have been in college, you know the struggle. I'm working 2 jobs, I'm a full-time student, I'm helping run my school's TV news station. And it's a little stressful, and, we just got past midterms too, so and finals projects are starting to go around the corner, so starting to work on those and becoming quite a lot. How am I doing this all? I don't know. I'm gonna ask myself that in a few years and be like, "Bro, how'd you do it?" I'm not gonna be able to answer my own question. So hopefully this is the right way now. set up properly. I just can't put the pieces right. My furnace is turning on too, so if you hear that, I apologize. I'd like to stay warm. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fix this piece. Also, what I like about Lego is there's always a solution to something that if you've done something wrong, there is going to be a solution for it. So don't fret if you made a mistake, just you can fix it. It's not the end of the world. Except for if you lost a piece, then maybe it's the end of the world because you don't know where that piece is, AKA what I just did, kind of, just like if I guess at this point, 15 minutes ago. What's the time right now? Alright, I'll just bro, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong, you guys. Again, like I said oh, wait, no, I did it right. I did this right this time. Ha ha! Man, is that rewarding. Okay. Honestly, after a stressful week, this is what I needed. I just needed to build some Lego, you guys. But I also need to make sure this is all correct. Now I'm getting into the point of the night where I'm also, like, crisscross applesaucing my legs. Pick for the Coda Cup race, I already mentioned this a little bit. I think Kyle Larson's a good person to watch, but if we're going with, like, a quote, unquote, "long shot," but not a long shot, Jordan Taylor. Guy is a freaking talent. Crazy to go against him. Um, Jordan Taylor is most like guy. Okay. I am wondering, though, why these pieces aren't matching up for me right now. I'm a bit concerned at the lack of matching. Okay, got that in there. It's a little just janky. Okay, there we go. Somehow, some way oh. Okay, yeah, somehow, some way we figured this out. I'm gonna realize probably in a little bit that some of this is wrong, 'cause I think I'm actually realizing it at this moment. Hey, you on TikTok, who's my favorite driver? Journalistically, I'm not supposed to have favorites. I'm not. As a fan, though, I started off as a Chase Elliott fan, and then I moved to Ryan Blaney. If you want me to be on a podcast as a guest, just send me a DM. I'm open to it. Blaney's would be my favorite NASCAR driver currently fan-wise. Okay, so how this is supposed to be, we're looking at it here from the back. That's correct. Okay, that is correct. Okay, moving on. This is probably gonna be like a four-part stream that I do here, quite honestly. We might just have to finish bag 1, then we'll do as the weeks go on, every other week, we'll do bag, 2, then 3, then 4. It's gonna be a really long process, you guys, but bear with me. We're doing the best we can. Okay, here we go. Gray pieces here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these gray pieces sitting on this side. They're gonna roll away, but not too far. Okay, 8 of these gray pieces. I don't think we have we sorry. They're like tan pieces, like little tan pieces. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like the sheep that you count when you go to sleep. Now there is an extra one of these little gray pieces. So, I don't know why they thought of having an extra one of those, but not an extra of the one, but I'm still gonna pick with Lego here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 8 of the, 4 of these little yeah, these little, like, cylinder cross pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I think we have all the pieces that we need. Oh, no, we don't. Lies, sorry, I speak lies. Um, and then these black pieces, kind of the longer black pieces, we need 4 of those. 2, 3. Oh, don't do phew, got 4. Okay, we found 4, we found the 4. Ooh, panic. you everyone for tuning in and joining in. Alright. Oh, the AJ Allmendinger for Coda, I gotta remember him too. Yeah, he's gonna be a probably well, favorite this weekend, I will say, maybe not I don't wanna say a favorite, but he's great at road courses. He's done great in the Collie car at road courses before for the Cup Series. So we'll have to see how it goes. I don't know if this season's been like I'm gonna judge this season for him in the next, like, 4 or 5 races to see if it's gonna be a good or bad season. It's been up and down, so we'll have to see. Alright, so here we go. How to build this. Put this piece this way. Put this piece this way. Then we're gonna put those little gear pieces that we had. Ow! Oh, no. Okay, that piece I did drop, and I saw that I dropped, so let's pick it up. Okay, cool. Found this. Okay. And then you're gonna put underneath these bigger gray pieces. Oh, come on. Lego is so relaxing and so, like it can get frustrating, especially if you're just not built if this is fun, for sure. I feel like I'm freaking "Ew, TJ, you gave me a donut on TikTok. Thank you so much." You know, donuts sound really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, Lego is super fun to build. I'm like, Christopher Bell, that's what I meant to say, where he's like, "This is fun, we're having fun." But no, it sometimes it can get frustrating, especially with the perfectionist in me who wants to get it right the first try, but part of hopefully Lego for me is learning that, hey, this isn't gonna be perfect the first time around. And maybe it is, but if you make mistakes, it's totally okay. We're learning. Alrighty. Fuzz right there. Gotta take that out. Alright. Guys, we're gonna hit 4K likes on TikTok. Keep pressing the like button. Thank you so much. Alright, so we have one of these pieces done, and then inside, kind of like a cylinder in a way, we're gonna put in these pieces, the tan pieces. I wanna make sure I'm putting it right though. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. It's kinda showing me something different on the page here, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Alrighty, here we go. So we just did this with this piece. It kinda looks like it kinda reminds me of, like, the cylinder of a car, but not really. So we have this. I don't have really any thoughts on this Sebring 12 hours. I wish I did. I actually have not watched the event before, so I can't give you really any good insight into it other than this will be the first year I'm watching, and I hope it's good. It should be good. But here's to continuing hoping as well. Alright, let's start the process over again for that side. Bigger gray pieces go on the bottom. I feel like with everything that I've said this stream, somebody can, like, literally take out what I've said and turn it into, like you know how some people will take videos of movies or interviews that people have done and turn it into, like, a song? Somebody could totally do that, especially with all the other streams that I've done. Oh my gosh. Liking Up a Storm, 4K likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. See. It could this could be a first one for Toyota type of track, potentially, at least for the season. I mean, for the season. Um Here's my thing, though, I don't think Toyota's too far off the pace, I think they've had bad luck. My only thoughts on Toyota, I don't think their speed is terrible. They just haven't gotten themselves in the right situations yet. Or they've gotten close to the right situations and just haven't been able to follow through. Alrighty. There we go, and then we're gonna finish out this piece, making sure everything's kind of compact, putting in these tan pieces on top. Okay. Or am I dual streaming? I'm also streaming on, TikTok and no, sorry, this is TikTok, hi. I'm streaming on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. The YouTube and Facebook channels that we're streaming on are Toby Christie, TOBYCHRISTIECOM. Also, if you're watching the live stream on those channels on YouTube and Facebook, We have a QR code in the top left corner. It's more places to find me and my social media accounts and other ways to support me in the channel as well, with my brand above the yellow line. Alright, so now we're gonna insert these ooh, okay. Okay, so you know those, like, little, like, Y-shaped pieces that we had in the beginning? This is where these guys are to come into play. So we're gonna insert these. Ooh. See, this is where I get confused because here, let me show you guys here. I'll show this to the both separate cameras. But the way this picture looks, I don't know if you can see it really clearly. It almost looks like you alternate which way the, tan pieces are going. Oh, right, wrong camera. Sorry, guys. Okay. Like, you see some of the pieces are bigger, in one area, or smaller in one area. So I think maybe I'm supposed to alternate which direction the pieces are going. So I am gonna do that. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know yet, but, I'll alternate it just to see. And if I have to change it, I will. I'm gonna realize really late into this that I made the wrong decision, but because of how the pieces are in this, kind of makes it look like might be wrong. But then this looks ridiculous. This doesn't look like how it was supposed to be at all. So never mind, I'm gonna change it all back. Typical Taylor, changing her mind left and right. She wants alright. We're gonna put these into those Y-shaped pieces that we kind of had earlier. Alright. Also on the, QR code is the link or the pages to the other ATYL crew members that we have. We have a fantastic crew, Dom, Lucas, and Ben, I'm gonna butcher your last name, I'm sorry, but I've tried to say it so many times, but Ben Branscombe? Please tell me I'm saying that right. I know we've been friends for a while, my guy. Um, Rob, Brandon, we have Ben, Adam, Lucas, Dom, Joseph, Brandon Lowe. He hasn't been able to do a lot of the streams recently. He's been really busy working up a storm, part of my school's, me I guess media station. I'm gonna call it media station. So, hasn't been able to be on the streams for a bit, but we're hopefully gonna have him back soon. He's part of our point standings competition. We've got a really full crew. Everyone's doing a lot of great work. So I appreciate it. I'm excited to keep building the brand with Tony Christie as well. Great opportunities there. Oh, come on. Ooh, okay, I didn't break a piece. I totally thought I did. That was scary. My alarm's gonna go off in, like, 2 minutes. Signal me that it's almost okay. Putting these pieces on, putting this into place. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is starting to take shape. This is really exciting. Oh my goodness. Alright, look at that. Look, it's starting to look like the picture that so excited. Brayton, what is up? Brayton Laster, Arca Menards driver. What's harder, building a Lego race car or driving a Lego or driving a Lego race car? If you watch Lego Masters, I would say maybe maybe driving a Lego race car, but I'm gonna say right now building one. Building one's a little bit tougher. So that's my 2 cents there. I'm gonna pause the stream for a second on TikTok. So sorry y'all who are watching on TikTok. We're pausing it for just a second. We have re-entered the chat. What is up, you guys? I'm gonna take my medicine real quick, so please ignore me. But yeah, it looks great. In the chat, also, if you guys have a favorite Lego set that you built as a kid, I wanna know what it is. I love hearing people's, like, stories and what they used to do, like, building-wise as a kid. If you had, like, any, like, fun races that you went to that really stuck out to you. Um, and I'll answer that question about my clients in a second, Alexander. Just excuse me for a moment, I will be right back. Alright, I told you to be right back. What's up? Sorry, I just had to drink some water for a second. Alright, so how many different races do you go to a year when your clients are racing? So, what's nice about this job opportunity I have is I'm able to work from home while I'm in college. Once I'm out of college, that's gonna really depend. So we'll see. It also depends on what races they're going to and how many they're racing. So See, too many blue pieces. Sorry, 1 mini blue piece, my bad, then 2 of the mini black pieces with one of these, like, smaller T-shaped black pieces right here. In the A2IL NASCAR Fantasy League, you and I are tied, Taylor. Good luck this weekend. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, so I'm not doing too hot on my own fantasy league on the NASCAR app, the above field excuse me, above the yellow line fantasy league. I am I am struggling. I'm thinking too much about it. Let's see. Casey on TikTok, you said, "This build is great. It's the next gen car." It is the next gen car. It's been fun to build so far. I did lose a piece if you're just joining us, so that's the struggle there. Guys, 4.1K likes on TikTok. Y'all are awesome. We can get it to 5K, I promise you. In the next 30 minutes, that's gonna hit 5K. Keep pressing the like button. Benjamin or Ben, excuse me. I never got Lego, but we had the Duplo Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, bro! Talk about childhood for real. Now Thomas the Tank Engine is now just a meme. This is the wrong piece. I need this piece. My bad. Now it's just a meme, which, you know what? Fair. That's fair. Um, Ben is also my hero. Not, like, just saying that, but Ben is my hero. I just ranted to him today for so long about just news. Being in the news, making the news. Alright, so then these pieces are gonna go to the side. Also, like, you have to for me, you have to be a complete genius to work at Lego to build these sets and understand what's going on. Because to me, like, all these little pieces, I'm like, "Why do you need all these little pieces?" But at the end of the day, it makes a full product, and I'm like same thing with, like, building cars, like, the engineers on these NASCAR race cars, like, y'all are insane to me because there's so many pieces and parts that I think a lot of us don't understand unless we're working on the cars ourself. When you get in there, you're like, "Oh my god, I didn't know that this small piece had such a huge role in these cars." So, very cool. Brayton Laster, big LEGO Star Wars figure me too, Brayton, I talked about it at the top of the stream that I was a LEGO Star Wars kid. Playing the games too, if you guys have played the LEGO games, those are so much fun. Okay, so now we get 2 more of these little blue okay, now we're in some trouble because oh, 1, sorry, my bad. 1 of those pieces ooh, panic. Um, and then 2 of these pieces. Yeah, major LEGO Star Wars kid. Actually just got done playing the other LEGO Star Wars games again, probably, like, a month ago, 2 months ago, so that was fun. I'm onto Lego Lord of the Rings games, which aren't as fun, but they're still a good time. Okay, now it's trying to figure out where the heck this goes. So, if this is facing we're changing this directions, this is facing this way. I want this piece right here oh, Lord, this is where Taylor starts to get confused. Oh, wait, sorry, lies. Okay, we're changing it this way, changing the direction. We want this piece to somehow go right here, but there's nothing to attach it to that point, so I'm quite confused. Did I miss a step is my question that I'm going to be asking right now. It appears there is a step that I did miss. I don't know where I missed this step. Well, let's backtrack, shall we? 'Cause somewhere I missed putting these blue pieces into the right spot. Oh, that's totally where I missed it. I see it. I recognize where I messed up. We're going back a page. Here's the important thing. We realize where we messed up, and we're fixing the mistake. But it was a small mistake of all thanks, guys, for joining on TikTok again. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Brayden, you said, "I took a single semester of mechanical engineering before I decided to drop out and become a race car driver. I actually just transferred and I'm getting my degree in business." Very nice. Business is a great degree to have. I think if I could do everything over again, which I honestly part of me thinks, yes, I would do college all over again and change my degree, but I also know if I did a different college experience than I am currently doing now, I wouldn't have met some of my most favorite people in the world. I wouldn't have made some great friends that I've had. I wouldn't have gained as much experience and life lessons as I've had. So, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't, but if I were able to go back to school for another degree, I'd get a sport management master's degree. I was thinking about doing that actually in a few years. I don't think I can go back into school right away. I just mentally, I need a break. Um, or getting a degree, a master's in business, or marketing. I think I might go for marketing, and, if I can get a certificate in business or something like that, I would totally do that. Okay, so now we're caught up. Let's see where okay, here we go. This step right here, this is gonna go right here. We're figuring this out. I'm gonna put my sister on the spot here. I hope she's not watching this, but I'm gonna say, she sing talks a lot. In my family, we are a group of sing talkers. So if I start to sing talk about any of my experience of putting this together, you know it's because this is what's gonna happen. Okay, so now we have this piece and 2 of these pieces, and this is gonna go on the other side? Like, ooh, my, what in the world? Okay, so one piece of those wow, we are learning quite a bit in this I kind of got lost, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. You just joined in the chat. BMAC, what is up? NASCAR fan as well. We love NASCAR here, all motorsports fans, but we mainly focus on NASCAR, but that's alright. Favorite racetrack? I used to love Martinsville before this new short track package ruined it for me, but now we have a new short track package. Didn't necessarily love it at Phoenix, so we'll see how it goes at, like, Martinsville's and everything like that, but I do love Martinsville a lot. Going to the 600 made me love Charlotte so much. Not me just adding this to my Amazon account. William? Nope, totally wrong. I read the screen as William, your name is not William on there, sorry, on TikTok. Yeah, add this to your Amazon cart. It's really fun to put together, but it is complicated. I'm like, "I have my glasses on, I'm reading this, I know this I'm taking this away from the screen for a second because I need to hold this up to my face and, like, figure out what's going on." So step 21 hold on. Hold on. It says to flip this over. Nope, never mind, it didn't. My bad. Lies. Lies, lies, lies. So I figured this out. I did this piece. Cool. Oh, well, I am so confused. How am I this confused? Let's see. So let me take this off of here. Yeah, let me take this off of here for a second. If I can figure out how to do this, because ultimately I think I need to make the same piece over again. Stop Motion Brothers, what is up? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is this car to build? So far, I am unfortunately struggling incredibly difficult with this. Not even a word. But this is difficult. I'm gonna give it like a 6, maybe a 7 right now, but I'm also trying to talk at the same time, so maybe that's on me. But this is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so here okay. I figured out what this piece does now. Figured out where we're supposed to go. Alright. This piece goes here. I'm also like, some of these pieces are placed oddly, but I know that it's for a purpose at the end of the day. I'm just trying to, like, put them in the right place. So this piece that I've been messing around with for maybe, like, the past 5, 10 minutes, it's gonna go on this little back portion right here. So, like, here's how the engine kind of looks. It's gonna go on this piece right back here that you guys can maybe see, maybe not see. So we'll figure that out. Again, first time building Lego on a stream, so this has been a fun experience. I wish there was, like, a NASCAR Lego game, like, if Lego and NASCAR just teamed up to build, like, "Hey, a NASCAR racing experience, build your car out of Legos, adventure drive," kind of like almost like a Heat game, but make it Lego themed. I think that'd be really, really fun. Honestly okay, first off, copywriting that, but I'm not legally forming a copyright, I'm just copywriting it with my words. That'd be a great idea, like, honestly, if we can build a used car market, go for it. I do wanna get more car Legos, so I don't, like yeah, okay, so, Tony, this is a little complicated, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this was a piece of cake, then as I told people I was gonna do this for the stream, they started telling me that, this took them weeks to build. I'm like, "You've gotta be kidding me. I don't have weeks." Um, but after this first bag, we'll have to see where we're at and go from there. Alright, so I have this one piece. I put this here. So this piece goes up here. We figured that out. And then it's saying there's a second piece that's gonna cover these 2 that we have on this side. So these 2 blue pieces that we have over here, this piece is gonna cover that. So let's put that together. Perfect. Well, not perfect yet because we still gotta fit the piece on there. Stop motion, you said. I built a bunch of little NASCAR cars with a few friends. They were pretty cool. Oh, it's so fun. Oh my goodness. Ah, oh, there we go. Alright, got that on there. Yeah, so we were talking about Lego Masters. Earlier, Jeff Gordon was on an episode this past season with William Byron. It was a really cool episode where the contestants had to actually go into teams and build cars as a team. That was actually really, really cool. Alright, so we finally got past this step. Let's move on to oh, Lord have mercy. This looks complicated. Uh, for those of you on TikTok trying to find this, this is the next step that we're on. Those of you on Facebook and, YouTube, this is what we're on, and I'm starting to get complicated on this. So, we need one of these pieces. We need one of these. We need 2 of these type of circular pieces right here. Question is oh, here's the other one. Whew, thank goodness. And then the 2, little black pieces. So that's everything you see in my hand. Again, if everyone's fact checking for me that I have the right pieces. Yeah, this is only the engine. This is what's killing me. This is only the engine. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook on the Toby Christie Comp YouTube channel and Facebook page, TobyChristcom. It's linked on my link tree in my bio. You'll have a better view of this table from, like, an up-down perspective. There's also a, QR code on the screen for you all that are watching on Facebook and YouTube to, pull up on your phone. You can screenshot it or do whatever you need to do with it to get to the link, but it's a link to my link tree to help support myself, my work, and the channel, as well as finding out where to find me on all my other platforms. I'm on every single social media platform, you guys. Alright, so with this smaller black piece, what we're gonna do here, in between, we're gonna put these little black pieces, like so. Again, I gotta keep this under the light. I think that's what I've done a bad job of keeping this in the light this whole stream. I'm sorry, you guys. So here's what we did there. Then we're gonna take this black piece here, and we're gonna layer it in. There we go. So now we have something like this. And then we're gonna take these pieces ooh, I see what's happening here. Put them in like so. If they will fit is the question. Ooh, curious in the comments, what have been your guys' favorite paint schemes this year? That's what I wanna know. Um, gosh, and I asked that question and I don't have an answer myself. Oh, well, no, I have an answer. The Ryan Blaney Body Armor water scheme was so good. It was simplistic, but it was amazing. I got the 124 die cast, and I also got a hat of the car, and I got a T-shirt. Um, from the Penske store, I ordered it last week, like, when they announced it, and it arrived at my house literally, like, 3 days ago. Like, it was really fast shipping. Why isn't this fitting? Oh my gosh. Who's this Tony, thank you for sending a heart, I appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Also on TikTok, make sure to keep liking the stream, keep pressing that like button, there we go, and make sure to share this with your friends. Share that we're on the stream right now. Jimmy Johnson's, Carvana's scheme, and Alex Bowman's Night Ally scheme was good, I will say. I'm excited to see Jimmy Johnson back. He was so close at the Daytona 500 to winning, and I was so sad he didn't. Okay, it looks like we're at a point where well, now I'm confused because it's showing me this piece with this piece and this piece. Oh, but that's like the one-to-one scale. We're good. We're fine. We're okay. Oh, sending so many, hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, send your favorite paint schemes, you guys. Let me know what your favorite paint schemes are. I'm curious. Alright, here's where this is gonna get tricky. We're gonna put this here, where this blue piece is, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Ah! Alright, and then we're gonna flip this way. We're gonna take this gray piece and put this in this way. So you see where we have this yellow piece on the end here a little bit, you guys? Kinda right here. We're gonna have the gray piece going that way as well. The long ways facing that way. So it's gonna look like this, with this gray piece and that piece right here. You guys see that? Yeah. From where we started, this is pretty good. This is pretty alright. We're almost hitting 2 hours on the stream, and it hasn't even felt like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've just kind of just been chatting. We're trying to sit in this, it's a foldy chair, you guys, like the ones that you have, like, when you're playing cards in, like, your parents' garage or something. I don't know what you guys do, but, feels like that, a little uncomfortable. That's not bad. We're good. Okay. So, here we go. Let's figure out the steering wheel? We got to this point? Alright, so here we go. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, put the steering wheel on. Man, I don't know if this is like well, I'm not gonna say it, never mind. More so because I have respect for the people that put these cars together week in, week out. It's so complicated. You all are just doing great. Okay. Yeah, this is right. We have the wheel on there. We're doing okay. Byron's Raptor scheme. It is an acquired taste. That is true. I actually okay, so one user on here said that their favorite paint scheme is the Raptor scheme for Byron. I know that's wishy-washy for some people. It's grown on me a little bit, and then somebody also on TikTok said you have so much patience, one of the users on here. I really don't, but when it comes to building Lego, it's very therapeutic for me, so I'm a little bit better at it than I would with other things with patience. Those who know me, really well know that my patience kind of is a little thin, but when it comes to work, as long as you're working with me and I see you're trying, I will be patient with you. I promise I will. When that's like little things, I'm like, "Oh, I can't be patient." But yeah, so here we have these 2 great pieces fit into this piece. It kinda looks like the grill of the car. Um, I did put them in wrong though, so let's move them to a different side. Oh my gosh, you guys are giving so many gifts on TikTok still. Thank you so much. Building up that like button, we can get to 5K likes, you guys. You've done it before. Jim, thank you so much. I know, oh my gosh. Elliot's Hooter scheme is awesome, oh yeah. John, you said Jen, you said, "Dude, this Lego set must be huge." It is. It's like, it's killing me. Like, I'm doing the best I can, oh my god. John, you said, "One paint scheme I love for this year is the paint scheme that Kevin Harvick's going to drive at North Wilkesboro." But getting back in that 29, that is so cool that RCR was able to partner with them to do that. Um Let's see. Are you excited for the NASCAR racing, the 24 hours of Le Mans this year? I am. I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. I know that they've tested the car. Obviously, Jordan Taylor is a part of that effort. I am, like, moving on. I'm so sorry. So that's the thing. Well, Blazing on TikTok, thank you for complimenting my content. I'm not good at taking compliments, so I appreciate it. Try to make the best content possible, especially, with the time that I have. I'd like to do more, so hopefully that's coming up soon once I graduate, but I'd love to make more content, and I appreciate the very kind words. That was very sweet. Okay, where the heck does this okay, we're flipping this over. So you see, I've had this facing this way the whole time. We're gonna flip it around. I can put this type of grill type piece on. Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. I'm learning how this is gonna work. Fit. Do your thing. Okay, I don't know if this is actually fitting on well, What is happening? Okay, hold up. Running into a roadblock. It says that this is supposed to go here. The problem is this doesn't fit here. So, I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. Um, hmm. Well, I think I figured it out. I know what I did wrong. We're gonna fix this. Oh, yeah, for real. Will, thanks for joining the chat. I figured she'd be further along by now. No, I know. It's more complex than it looks. I'm also talking at the same time, and I spent a good, like, 15 minutes trying to look for a piece that I lost. But yeah, I really do wish I was further along than I actually am. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but hey, we're trying. We're doing what we can. Um, yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, this is wild complicated, you guys. This is not for the faint of heart. It's still fun though, don't get me wrong, but I'm, like, not figuring this out. Oh my goodness. Breaking news, Taylor Kitchen is struggling with this because it's not gonna fit is the problem that I'm running into. Huh. Let me look at this a little bit closer, you guys. Yeah, that's empty. So, hmm, well, yeah, here's the thing. So, I'm gonna show this camera first. See these pieces right here? There's the holes right here. It doesn't match up to this. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's just there's some holes right here that's not matching up to this. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong because clearly I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, the field this weekend for CODA is amazing. I'm really excited about it. Hmm, 'cause this is supposed to go right there. The problem is hmm. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to go under. Oh, so here's what I'm doing. Figured it out, you guys. I was just making a silly little error. At least I think it was. Hopefully it was. Okay. We're we're gonna start missing pieces. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this piece technically is supposed to go here. That facing down. Those pieces don't hold together is the problem. So I don't know what they're thinking for that. But that doesn't hold. Lego, you outdid yourself with this one. This is fun, but I'm wrapping my brain around this, trying to figure out what I did wrong because it wants Oh! Lego, you're good. I'm giving you so much crap, but you're good. I think I okay. Oh my god, this is really complex. Holy crap. So that's supposed to sit there. I'm figuring this out, you guys. There's nothing holding that piece together, so that's why I'm so confused. Ah, screams into the microphone. Okay, so there's a lot of figuring this out. Also, if you have more questions or topics you wanna talk about, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to bring them up. You are just supposed to lay this piece on top. I don't think because it has the gear holds okay, so look at this. I'm gonna show both cameras this, but essentially this piece isn't attached to anything. It's just supposed to move with the gear in that's the like part that's talking. Look at this, you guys. It's moving with the gear. Isn't that neat? What is the meaning of life? I don't know. Ben, that is a great question, on YouTube. I got that question. Life is about finding your passion, man. And right now, I am very passionate about trying to figure out how to build this Lego set. Alright. We're gonna get one of these red pieces here, we have 2 of them that we need to attach to these little pieces back here. So we're gonna attach those together. Finally, something to hold them together. Woo, and with the gear. Oh my gosh, the gears, it's all making sense. Everything makes sense, you guys. Oh, crap, but I'm also gonna break things in the process. Don't mind me just breaking a few things here or there, but, like, not, like, completely, so we're fine. Alright. Oh, very cool. Oh my goodness. How neat. That's so cool. Alright, we're figuring it out. Cool. Okay. We're doing great. Opinion of Hendrick and colleague penalty. I We talked about this a little bit earlier, but I wanna kinda refine my thoughts a little bit. We talked about it in contention or in familiarity with the RFK penalties. If their penalty at RFK was that we changed the parts or we messed with the parts on this car because it didn't fit our car, uh, and they were still fine. Hendrick said the same thing. They're like, "Hey, we didn't have the right louvers for the hood, that fit the car, so either I mean, they messed with it or they had different parts that NASCAR didn't previously approve." Basically, RFK's penalty was, "Hey, we didn't get the parts that we needed that fit with our car, so we were forced to mess with them." And NASCAR still was like, "It's still gonna be a penalty." I think that Hendrick should not win their appeal. That's my opinion on it, though. It rings the same truth as the RFK penalty, so I think the appeal is not gonna hold. Same with colleague, I think it's the same reasoning. Granted, there could be more that we aren't aware of with this. What's my Denny Hamlin appeal. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. I personally think Denny should have known, that if he said something and then we're gonna put these pieces together, you guys, sorry, my bad. Um, if he said something out loud, he was gonna get caught with it. Anytime that you mention that you intentionally wreck somebody, I mean, granted, a driver a few years later could say, "Yeah, I intentionally wrecked this guy," like, but not within the same season. If you do it the same season, especially the week after, there's still grounds to be now, Denny says that he's gonna go into more detail when things have shaped out because he said that NASCAR sent an email on the podcast, and what they said he did is not what he did, according to him. So that was his grounds for making the appeal because NASCAR either misunderstood what Denny Hamlin had did or didn't actually say correctly what he had actually done. I know I'm, like, speaking in codes, but so did Denny Hamlin, so I'm just telling you what he said on his show. Um, so until we know more of that information, I don't wanna give more thought onto his penalty because I wanna know all the details that he's able to give us. But I do think, if you're gonna speak the truth about intentionally wrecking somebody, it is a safety issue. Um, it really is. Even if you do it like Hamlin kinda said he did it out of the way of the field, or he did it on the last lap, there was no other cars involved, but there was a chance that another car could have been involved. So I don't think the, appeal is gonna be overturned on that one. I think the penalty for Hendrick Motorsports, Kaulig, and Denny Hamlin is gonna stand. Well, that's just me. You guys, we're gonna get closer to 5K likes on TikTok. Keep spamming that like button. I know Ben was able to go on TikTok, he got us to, like, 1K likes. That was wild. Alright, next step. We have this part done. This little guy done, right? Cool. So let's go. Brain Laster, Pizza Man checking in. How long we thinking before after 10:45 for complete? Bro, okay, so bag 1, at least bag 1. This is still bag 1. I'm telling you guys, this is so freaking complicated. This will be completed before 10:45. We have a few pieces left, so we're doing good. I'm gonna question the second bag right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna question it, but we'll see. Yeah, um, ETA on this is not known. We have this piece. We have this yellow piece. We have 2 of these pieces, we have 2 of the blue pieces, and 2 of the black pieces. We're getting down to the final steps of bag 1 though, which is great. Granted, I also know this shouldn't be taking me as long. If I was building this without talking, I can promise you it wouldn't be taking me as long, but because I am talking, it's taking me a bit longer than I would have liked, and because I make some mistakes. That's okay. Thank you guys for the likes. You guys are awesome. Tony, what is up? Oh, I gotta read what Tony said. I love Tony so much. Big supporter of us on Twitter. We were discussing NASCAR Lacy referring to Denny Hamlin. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Okay, there we go. This is going to about as well as me after 14 of the moon cards. 24. Hour 14. I know. I wish I could say this was going better, but I don't think ah, usually I have someone else here to help me build this, so I'm not having the extra, manpower to help with that. So that's why I'm a little behind on that, but that's alright. Okay, so at this point, this is in the front. We're gonna put these little circular doodads. I sound like I'm 80 when I talk, oh my gosh. Like that, and like this. Cool. Alright, so we made this piece, right? Okay, and black pieces are gonna go in the circular hoops right here. Alright. Boom and boom. I think I got that right. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we have that figured out. Oh, that's true. The precedent is dangerous. NASCAR now kind of has grounds to be like, "Hey, if you speak freely on a podcast about something that you did, we're gonna fine you." I do think Hamlin part of me thinks that's something that Hamlin could have kept to himself. I do appreciate him, and I think more drivers should do this, being a voice for what's happening inside the sport from the driver's perspective. Because we have Dale Jr., right? But he's not really driving anymore in the Cup Series. He's doing a few one-off events, but nothing like week in, week out. Corey LaJoie does the same thing, but it's cool to have more drivers jumping into the pool of letting us know at a high level what's happening, especially for Denny Hamlin, because he's also a team owner who's racing in the Cup Series, he owns the team, everything like that. So, for me, his perspective is really important whether you like him or you don't. More more gifts, oh my god. The real Batman, thanks for joining. Oh my gosh, good to have you back. Thanks for sending roses? Roses, thank you so much. Wait, what the heck? Wait. Are we done with bag 1? I have all these extra pieces. Give me a second to process this. Hold on. Okay, so this piece right here is gonna go here. Okay. Alright, and this piece, um, oh my god. Okay, is gonna go here, facing upwards. Are we done with the first bag? I had a few pieces left, I didn't think we were. Oh my god. Bros and gals and everyone else in between. We are done with bag 1. That took me 1 hour and 58 minutes. That is absurd. That is absurd. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the question. If we get to 5.5K likes in the next I'm gonna make this a hard goal to do. Uh, 5 minutes on TikTok. I don't know a challenge for y'all on if a majority of you guys say yes on YouTube and Facebook, I will do bag 2. I will do it. Let's make a live goal real quick. Alright. Okay, God, all of you guys are saying yes. I have nothing better to do. I just need to be in bed before midnight. My god. Nice to have you back. If we get to 5.5K likes on this stream in the next 5 minutes for TikTok, we will move on to bag number 2. If a majority of y'all also say yes on YouTube and Facebook, we'll go on to bag number 2. So if you want me to do bag number 2 on TikTok, spam the like button. Alright, we're gonna figure this out. So in the meantime, the spare pieces I have, I should probably get a plastic bag to put that in. So, we'll figure this out. Let me get a plastic bag to put this in. Let me replenish my body armor, and we'll be right back, folks. Brittany, I see you joined TikTok. Nice to see you. You get the likes up on TikTok if you wanna see bag number 2. Let me get a plastic bag. I'll be right back. Enjoy the Lego. Plastic bag acquired. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty. So we don't lose any more pieces, even if these are spare. Alright, stop motion. Thanks for tuning in, stopping by. Alright. Yeah, let's see. I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think it'd be fun that every stream we did another bag. Every stream that we do, which within just me and you guys, part of me thinks I know a lot of you wanna see this done again or wanna see me keep going, especially on especially on YouTube and Facebook, but, the completionist in me wants to keep going. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I am so sorry, you guys. We'll definitely move on to bag 2. We'll do this, in 2 weeks. We'll kinda do like an every other week type thing. So we'll continue this at some other point. But it was nice to have you all joining me in the stream. Obviously, I have to plug a few things for a second. So first off, let me make sure. Okay, there we go. We have everything kind of right in here. Um, that's still me. That's the stream that you were watching on YouTube and Facebook, but obviously follow my social media pages, you guys. Link is in my bio as well, link is in the description below. I'm at _TaylorKitchen_ on TikTok and at Twitter. My homepage is here, so make sure to follow that. Toby Christie on all social media platforms for other great motorsports content. They have literally every social media platform, and above the yellow line is my personal NASCAR media brand on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube, we just hit 500 subscribers on that page. We haven't posted there a lot anymore, so it's crazy to see that hit 500. So thank you all so much. Facebook, we are slowly building that page, and on Instagram, we just hit 1K followers on Instagram for the Above the Yellow Line page. And I should say TikTok, we hit 3,000 followers on this page, and we really just started building it in December. So it's really crazy. December, November. So thank you all so much for the support. We also have the normal ATYL episodes where I recap the races that go out every Monday. You'll find them on all podcasting platforms, so make sure to check them out there. If you can't watch the episodes that we post each week visually on YouTube and Facebook, you can also listen to them on all your favorite audio platforms like Anchor, Audible, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you like to watch. But that is the stream for the night, you guys. It was a doozy, but we got part 1 of this card done, part 1 of 4. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.